Okay, whoa. You gotta bring that shit back.
It's good to have you with us.
What's up, everybody? I'm back with another video on some mess, some tea, some drama. Now, this video is going to be very, very different from what I usually do because I had did this video and then it got lost and I didn't have time to redo it. So I just went live last night to talk about the topic and I actually enjoyed myself. Now, I didn't really know what I was doing as far as a nice production quality live stream. So it's a little bit ratchet. It's a little bit of a rough edit, but I put all the good parts together for you guys. The mess, the tea, the drama is still in the video. It's just a little different. I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll be back with regular videos pretty soon. Now let's get into it. But first, I gotta let y'all know this video is sponsored by Embrace Pangea. Embrace Pangea is a holistic company offering premium herb-infused natural hygiene products and herbal detoxes. This company has so many different products to fit your daily health and hygienic needs, like the super popular 5-star rated Pangea wash. This feminine wash is all natural and pH balanced with rose and honeysuckle extracts. I got mine in the mail last week and I've used it every day since then. They also have the Essential 18 Detox Tea packed with 18 powerful herbs to get rid of those nasty little toxins lingering around in your body. I like to drink mine hot in the morning with a little bit of stevia and then I'm good to go. Look, it's 2020 and it's really time to start taking care of your body the way nature intended. You've been saying you want to level up on your self-care game, right? Plus, I got you the hookup with 10% off your first order. Just head on over to embracepangea.com and use the coupon code GOLDEN, or just click the link in the description to find your new favorite holistic care products from Embrace Pangea. Now back to the video. Now, this is what happened today, and this is why I made this video. So earlier today, they were saying that Nicki got uncredited from Say So. They were saying that Billboard dropped Nicki from the credits so that she couldn't get her #1. They removed her #1. So Nicki, you know, because this is her first #1. Nicki in her 10, 11, 12 years of her career has not been able to get a #1. But we also know that Nicki has pretty much been blackballed from the industry. So as far as getting Grammys and getting, you know, top anything, certain awards, Nicki is already counted out because of just her relationships with certain people in power, people behind the scenes, and all that. Now, what ended up happening is that Nicki Minaj did get her credit. She did get her #1 or whatever. It's still on her account on Billboard. If you go to her Billboard under her name, if you go to Billboard Hot 100 chart history, under Nicki Minaj, it does say Nicki Minaj and Doja Cat Say So #1. For whatever reason, it doesn't have it very high up on the list. Like, you have to scroll down, but it is there. So I don't know who made up this whole thing. I don't know if there was a glitch in the system, but as soon as they saw that Nicki Minaj was allegedly uncredited, there were people coming out the bushes, out the woodworks. I mean, the Nicki Minaj haters really jumped off the train, got in their little I Hate Nicki suits, and they suited up and booted up, and they was ready to tear that woman down. And it was actually very, very sad to watch, because the thing is, what Nicki and Beyonce and Megan and Doja did, they made history, y'all. Really, they made history. And this is a very positive moment. And I know a lot of people think that for whatever reason, I'm not going to say for whatever reason. I mean, Nicki gave y'all a reason to think that she was coming at Beyonce. I personally think that she was not coming at Beyonce, and I'm going to tell you why, which I already kind of told y'all, but I'm going to go more in detail as to why I think she wasn't really going at Beyonce like that. Maybe she was, but listen, the thing with music and getting streams and the business and the industry and all that, when it comes to controversy and drama and people talking about you, when it revolves around a song or a record or an album, that's going to bring more streams to your work. That's going to help you get up higher on that Billboard or whatever your goals are. So as far as her going back and changing her verse after Beyonce and Megan released the Savage remix, Nicki knew what she was doing, I believe. And I think that most every celebrity, whether they're in the music industry or whatever, they do all kinds of things to get people talking about them. They do PR relationships, they do they make up fake drama. Like, it's nothing new. It's nothing new. What I think a lot of people fell for the bait. In my last video, I said, you know, if they want to eat it up, let them eat it up. And that's exactly what the internet did. And it brought streams to say so, because everybody wanted to run and see what Nicki had said. Even if you wasn't fit, if you didn't like Nicki, didn't like Doja, didn't like the song, most people still ran to see what Nicki Minaj said. How she changed her verse from the first original remix to the second remix. Okay? Yeah, and also, yeah, she's not crazy to go after Beyonce. And what I was saying in my last video as well is that it's like career suicide if you go after Beyonce or Jay-Z or, you know, any real person of power in the industry that you're in. Like, you have to be out of your mind to go after Beyonce. Not because she's untouchable, but just because if you think that you want to try it, you may not have a career afterwards. Let's see if I could pull up this tea that I found actually a week ago. Now, like I said, it's been proven that Nicki still got her credit, but a lot of people were trying to say that the Barbz were trying to rig the system. And there is a blog in particular who I think kind of started this story. Now, this blog does have screenshots of certain Barbz saying certain things, so it's not like they made anything up, but I'm just going to show y'all now. Alright, so this blog is called Official Kim Barbie, and this is what he posted. Now it says, sympathy and payola, how Nicki Minaj and her fans scammed their way to Doja Cat's #1 hit to be able to say she had an accomplishment. And at the bottom it says, congratulations to Doja Cat, you've earned this, Nicki Minaj, not you. Then they posted, I guess it's a barb. It says, we used fake US addresses for the international fans, so the sales count here. Matter or a fact, fake address, my butt, because we gave them actual addresses to use. Y'all are mad you couldn't pull in sales like us. We're smart. So this is a tweet in response to people saying that they were using different VPNs or fake addresses and giving them to other Barbz in other countries so that they can use that while they're streaming and buying the merch and stuff like that, buying the Say So remix, so that it gets counted for the US Billboard rather than whatever country they're in. You feel what I'm saying? Alright, so then they posted, I feel bad for the random people who are going to have Doja Cat merch show up on their doorstep, because they're saying that they were using fake addresses. Okay, and then let's see here. This is a thread here. Using bots to boost Say So's YouTube streams, a thread. First of all, let me tell you that you need a laptop. So this is basically a Barb telling other Barbs and other Nicki Minaj fans how you can boost the Say So remix streams so that you can get Nicki Minaj to #1. Yeah, see, here's the VPN stuff. Change your VPN and buy the Say So remix on iTunes. We should not get comfortable. Me downloading VPN to change my location to the US so I can stream Say So remix. So you're admitting that you guys use VPN for Say So because that is breaking Billboard rules, and if y'all get caught. Alright, so as you can see, basically the Barbz were accused of rigging the Billboard system to get Nicki Minaj to #1. Actually, a subscriber had sent that to me because I never heard of Official Kim Barbie as a blogger. This is my first time ever hearing of him. You know, none of this that I'm saying in the video is any shade to him because he does what he does, and you know, that's that on that over there. Has nothing to do with me. He can like who he wants to like. But after my subscriber had sent me that, and so at first I wasn't going to say anything about it. I wasn't going to talk about it. Y'all know I've been MIA from YouTube, so I was just like, you know, I don't care about this because that's obviously just some BS anyways. But I went back to look at this specific Instagram page, and when I came back to look at it, it was on private. So that got me to thinking, like, why would you post something like this? Why would you post all these receipts and these allegations that the Barbz are going against the Billboard rules by using fake addresses and VPNs? Why would you leak all of this information or whatever? And then once Armand, a YouTuber who has, you know, a pretty good base, subscriber base, following base, once he goes live and reads what you said out to his following, you go back and then you private your account. I was just like, okay, whatever, like I'm just not gonna make a video on it. So today, when everything happened about the getting uncredited and all that other stuff about the number one, I went back to this account and he had made his account back public. One of his recent posts was this: they do anything for clout. Cardi B shuts down miserable stands of that other female rapper who claims her father went away for X, Y, and Z. Now, I have no interest in talking about Cardi B and whether her dad, well, I don't know about none of that. But I'm pulling this up to show you guys how this blog is speaking of Nicki Minaj, that other female rapper. Like I said, no shade to this blog or whatever, but the way that he spoke about Nicki Minaj, that let me know right there that he did not like her. So since you obviously have, you know, something against Nicki, maybe you're Bardi gang or you have some kind of ties to Cardi, which is cool, I mean, whatever, that let me know to take the previous post that he did with the receipts, even though he did have receipts, to take this post with a grain of salt. Because my thing is, I cannot take you 100% serious when you go to the links of, you know, basically admitting to being a Barb as a blogger or a Bardi gang as a blogger, because I feel like you're supposed to be unbiased. But anyway, so there's that with that tea on that. Okay. Also, he's Cardi's friend. Do you know for a fact that he's Cardi's friend? Do they have pictures together? He said he's Nicki's friend. I'm trying to read some of y'all's comments because I don't know this Ken Barbie person. When I first went to this account, I immediately thought that this was a Barb or this was a Nicki fan type of blog, or, you know. But I only said that to say this. This is why stuff gets started between these female rappers, because the thing is, okay, you have this, and I'm not even speaking about this specific blogger anymore. It's just that you have this information, anybody, any fan base, whether it's Bardi gang, Hotties, Kittens, Beyhive, what is the bar? There's too many of them. You have this information and you decide to, my thing is, don't bring down one woman just to bring the other one up. If you like Cardi, that's fine. If you like Nicki, that's fine. If you like Megan, that's fine. Cardi, that's fine. We'll even go to the Asian dolls. If whoever your favorite female rapper is, just because you like that rapper or that artist doesn't mean that you have to automatically dislike or automatically hate or automatically feel like you have to throw shade on a rapper or anybody else that person may have had beef with, or that people are trying to make them have beef with, or they may be in competition, unfortunately, because people keep putting women together. That does not mean that you have to put the other person down to lift your favorite person up. Okay? Alright, what I'm trying to say is like this. Everybody has their own opinion, right? You don't have to straddle the fence just for the sake of being biased or being unbiased. You don't have to be neutral. You can be 100% this team or 100% that team. My only issue is that you don't have to bring down the other side or the quote-unquote opposing side, because when you do that, that is why, in my opinion, that is why Nicki and Cardi ever had a beef in the first place. Now, we can go all the way back. I mean, it's very irrelevant now if you ask me. I'm not going to go all the way back. But I remember the whole interview that Cardi had, and she claimed that a female rapper didn't speak to her and all the other stuff. But I don't feel like it would have gotten to the point where Cardi's throwing her shoe and everything at Nicki at a very upper echelon event if it wasn't for, you know, some of the stan bases and some of the people on the sidelines and the other fans and just commenters just putting women against each other because they bring one up but then they put the other one down. Feel me? You can like more than one artist. It's okay. You know, like the thing is, like, if Nicki, somebody asked me in the chat if I like Nicki or Cardi. Here's my thing with that. Why is my background looking like that? Okay, y'all can tell I am a rookie at this live stream stuff. But hey, look, I don't mind showing y'all my humble beginnings, okay? anyways, somebody asked me if I was more team Nicki or team, like, for me, I'm team Sage. I'm team GoldenBaby for one, okay, over anything else. Nicki is not my sister. Cardi is not my cousin. Beyonce is not my auntie. You know, these are not my sisters, cousins, aunties, mothers, friends, none of that. I didn't go to school with you. I have no ties to you. I don't have any kids, so I don't have any daughters. You know what I'm saying? So there's no reason for me to go full force for a certain celebrity. These are regular people just like me and you. So with that being said, Cardi can release a song right now, even though Nicki is really my favorite female rapper right now, all time as far as female rappers goes, other than Missy Elliott. Cardi can release a song right now and I can have that song on repeat for 3 days. Because it's not that serious to me. I don't have to, as a Nicki Minaj fan, I don't have to take on her beef. Because I don't even know this woman. You know what I'm saying? But I don't, these stan bases and these fan bases, they do that. They take on the beefs of their faves. I don't even know how to explain it. It's just like, they create beefs themselves, and then their faves, in this example, Nicki and Cardi, they then manifest that into themselves. You know what I'm saying? Now, this video is not about Nicki and Cardi, so I'm about to get off that because this is about the Barbz and the Beyhive. I have some more tea to show y'all because the Beyhive, not everybody in the Beyhive, because listen, I like to say that I'm an honorary Beyhive member. I'm not a stan, but my favorite artist of all time is Beyonce, so you know. But some of the Beyhive members on Twitter were trying to contact Billboard and tell on the Barbz. Somebody said that Cardi wasn't referring to Nicki in that interview. She actually was, and she came back and said that she was, but that she didn't want to say that she was because she didn't want to start drama. So now this is about the Grape Juice. Now, when I had seen the post by Kim Barbie, I don't ever really just take the post made on Instagram. Sometimes I do get my tea from the shade room and the neighborhood talk, but I always go and I dig deeper and I try to find like additional proof of what they were saying. So while I was trying to find additional proof as to what this Kim Barbie blogger was saying, I ended up finding this article right here about the Grape Juice. So this says, Beyhive cry foul as Doja Cat Say So edges closer to #1. So this was Saturday, 9th of May, 2020. So this was not this past Saturday, but the Saturday before. This was before Doja and Nicki actually went #1. This is while they were playing tug of war, trying to see who was going to go #1. So down here it says, with the final numbers being counted and verified as we speak, fans of Doja Cat Say So are hoping to see the song reach the summit of the Billboard Hot 100, a sentiment shared by supporters of Nicki Minaj, whose remix of the track has turbocharged the song's chances of reaching pole position. However, Beyonce's Beyhive, are buzzing angrily over what they feel to be foul play. So let me go down into these tweets, because you know the tea is always in the tweets. The tea is always in the tweets. So I am going to assume that this right here is a member of the Beyhive or a Megan fan or whatever, the Savages. We're going to call it the Savages and the Say-Sos, because but this person says, a part of me still feels like Billboard will do the right thing and give Savage its credit as the #1 most listened to and most played song in the country last week, because there's no way they're going to allow Nicki to play with their organization like this. Alright, now this is an obvious Hive member because it says Mandy Hive, and they said, rules are rules. All merch bundles and their website downloads should be discarded for both Say So and Savage. Based on your own rules, fair is fair, a spade is a spade. This taints the music industry, and you know, even Nicki said it. Billboard, do things right. This excellent thread really breaks down all of the sales and streaming violations that were done to help the Say So remix achieve those numbers. I really hope both Nielsen and Billboard review the numbers. I hope Beyonce and the Stallion see this. So as you can see, here are some people. Now, like I said, this is not all of Beyhive. This is not all of the hottie or whatever. But here are just some people on Twitter trying to get in touch with or trying to get the attention of Nielsen and Billboard to see that allegedly the Barbz are rigging the system by trying to sell merch. Alright? And so that's what the title, the Beyhive versus the Barbz, came about with this video, because you literally had some Beyhive and some of the Barbz going at it about who deserved to be #1. Here's the thing with that. I honestly feel like if the Barbz were trying to do a little shizzle shangle or whatever you want to call it by doing extras with the addresses or whatever, if they're real addresses and they were doing all that extra, who cares? If Nicki Minaj and Doja Cat were bundling merch with the Say So remix or whatever, my thing is, who cares? And the reason why I say who cares is because not too long ago, I did a video about Roddy Ricch and Selena Gomez and Justin Bieber. In that video, I showed how Justin Bieber's fans were posting on Instagram and Twitter. They had literal like presentations and slideshows and edited pictures on how to make Justin Bieber go #1, because at the time Roddy Ricch had a #1 with The Box and Justin Bieber had just released Yummy and he really wanted that #1. So his fans were informing fans, like literally instructing them, making full-on PowerPoints. This is how you can get Justin Bieber to #1. Then, not too long ago, Nicki Minaj, didn't she call out Travis Scott for bundling, was it Kylie Cosmetics with his album? Was it Kylie Cosmetics or was it merch? Either way, he was doing something along that sort. All of this is happening, right? Nicki Minaj called him out and Nicki Minaj gets dragged, right? DJ Khaled does the same thing. Now, he does get a little dragged a little bit, but not as much as Nicki Minaj did. Now, fast forward to 2020, Doja Cat is, I don't know if she's selling the bundles, if her team is doing it. I don't know how it's working out, but either way, however it's being done, now that Nicki Minaj is tied to it, even though it's not even Nicki Minaj's song to bundle with it, if Doja Cat is bundling anything with her remix, that's Doja Cat's doing. But as you can see, people are mad at Nicki Minaj. But my point is that this has been done time and time and time and time again. No one ever says anything. But now that Nicki isn't even doing it, Doja Cat is doing it because it's her song. And even if Doja Cat is doing it, who cares? Because this has been done over and over and over again. But as soon as Nicki is attached to it, it's an issue. He said Doja Cat's site doesn't have bundles. Well, either way, if they do, if they don't, they're alleging that she does. My point is, if she does, if she doesn't, if she chooses to start doing it tomorrow, whatever, it would not matter, because this has been done time and time and time again, and no one ever says anything. Somebody said that Nicki can't even sneeze a certain way, and she can't. And she can't. And my thing is that you don't have to like Nicki Minaj. You don't have to like her. I'm not telling you that you have to like her. I'm not telling you that you have to even acknowledge her existence. You do what you want to do. You like what you want to like. You do not have to support somebody you don't want to support. If you don't like the way that Nicki handles her personal life with her man and what he's done in his past life, and that offends you, that's fine. If you don't like Nicki's attitude, that's fine. If you have a problem with the fact that people were saying Nicki stopped their bag in 2017, 2018, whatever, that's fine. If you are a Cardi fan, and when it comes to Cardi versus Nicki, you will always have Cardi's back or whatever, that is completely fine. But the thing is, why is there always an attack on this woman? Why is there always an attack on Nicki Minaj? Always, always, always. Is she not? I mean, look, like I said, I'm not giving excuses for a grown woman. Nicki has said some things. She has ruffled some feathers. She has obviously pissed off a lot of people behind the scenes, a lot of people that worked with her, a lot of people. Some people say that she's nice. There are people who say that she's mean as hell. Like, obviously Nicki is not perfect. Megan also did the same thing Doja was doing on her site. That's what I'm saying. Like, everybody does this now. This is the new way of doing things. This is how people get streams now. This is how people boost their streams, rather. If you can boost your sales, boost your sales. You can boost your numbers, boost your numbers. You feel me? And my only thing is, why when Nicki does it, it's an issue. Alright, so that's all I have from the live stream the other night, y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed the discussion, the mess, the tea, the drama. Now, this won't be an all the time kind of thing, but if I need to do these kind of videos from now on, I won't be afraid to do it, because sometimes I'm in a bit of a time crunch. I know I have a lot going on, but definitely leave your comments down in the comment section below. Stan bases going at each other, and do you think it's really that serious if Doja Cat is selling bundles to help her stream? And after you've done that, don't forget to head to embracepangea.com for your new favorite holistic care products. I have the code GOLDEN to get you 10% off, or just click the link down in the description box below. Like the video because it's good for your edges, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so that you can be notified each and every time I upload a video. And that's it for today. I'm gonna see you guys in the next one.